I saw you have a debate with Myron about I guess, the sort of Christian nationalism and Islamic, beliefs or practices within America, and it being like,
yeah,
you guys are. I found it pretty interesting. His perspective was pretty interesting.
Who do you agree with?
You, yeah, because I guess I gotta. Well, you could preface it. Like, talk to me about like what the whole conversation was really about,
So
and why
there's this narrative, yeah,
why it came about. Because I've seen the shit on Twitter where it's like,
so you know why I think it came about. I think Myron fell for. I love Myron. He's one of my best friends. Extremely loyal, extremely smart. I think that he fell for some of the 7K rage bait that started to pop up, and the $7,000. If they want to, redirect the anger, they're going to start blaming Muslims. That's always been the playbook. Radical Islamists, Al Qaeda, Taliban. Be scared, Iran, Iraq. And now people are like, okay, I can't believe that people are still falling for this, or maybe it's all fake engagement. But after the past 20 years, Gen Z, we grew up with this, TSA paranoia, being scared of Muslims. We thought Allahu Akbar was, a call for a bomb, but it's really just saying God is great.
Yeah.
When you learn about what this is, you're like, wait, I thought you learn what Muslim is, and you're like, oh, that means submitting to God. This was years of programming. There was a kid in 5th grade. He dressed up in a thobe, and we all made terrorist jokes at him the whole day. That's what everyone's idea was. So I think Myron saw the recent brigade. We've all seen it. Everyone started. You see this word Islamist that they keep using. What does that mean, Islamist?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's someone that practices Islam.
So it's instead of saying Muslim, the people that are getting paid by Israel, the shills, they start saying Islamist because it sounds like terrorist. It's just like this word that they made. Yeah, that Islamist. It's like, what does that even like? I like peaceful Muslims. I have a problem with Islamists. If you Google what it means just somebody who wants to spread Islam, which is all Muslim. Every religious person wants to spread the religion. Like they're just making it sound like this scary word. It sounds like Zionist, Islamist, terrorist. So I think he saw some of that, and people are now, some of that outrage has been redirected towards people, the citizens of Dearborn. It's 100,000 people. It's like it's 90% Muslim, and the town must have agreed to play the call to prayer. All right, it's loud, but also I don't see any outrage from the citizens there. Yeah, I don't see any of that. But people are like, they're invading America. Okay, if Muslims are invading America, then why are they 1% of the population? And why does AIPAC control 98% of our politicians? Where's the Muslim invasion? And then they're like, they're blocking off Times Square to pray. And I'm like, Myron, I was there. Like, Sonny was there. I was praying in the first line. I made a vlog there. There's a walking area, not even the sidewalk, but there's just like this open area, and we set it up and we prayed, and the police didn't stop us. Nobody complained. It took like 10, 20 minutes. It was peaceful. Didn't bother anybody, but online you could be like, look at them. They're taking over New York City. And it's like, no, this is just like a prayer for a bit. People do. You remember those dances in 2011 where everybody would freeze and stop? What do you call those? I forgot the name of that. That used to take up all Times Square.
Mannequin challenge.
Mannequin. I don't think it was called something else before. But I mean, there's Dominican Day parades. There's gay pride parades that take up the entire 5th Avenue, that block traffic. When we prayed during Ramadan, during this most important month in Times Square, like that's just like a holiday celebration for one day. And we didn't need the cops. We weren't blocking anybody. And also, what else are you blocking in Times Square? Advertisements, Elmo, what's happening in Times Square? Like, and also it's like, you know what else is disrupting in Times Square? All the street performers, they jump around and a crowd forms, right? People doing the flips, showtime. That's how much space we took. So it's like, this is not people taking over America. And Myron's like, oh, I know what you guys are doing. You're asserting dominance. Praying is asserting dominance. Isn't that the most submissive thing you can do? Putting your head to the floor and saying God is great. This is like, it's humbling, and then people get to see what you're all about. And what was great about that public display is not only one, could we not fit in a mosque because there was too many, and it was like an all-American New Yorkers coming to pray, but people get to see like, oh wait, Muslims are, this is peaceful praying. What are you guys doing? And then they ask, and then they learn something that they didn't know. Especially after all the years of propaganda, it's an opportunity for them to see what we're really about. And so for people to start saying that this is disrupting and destroying New York City is just completely disingenuous.
Yeah.